All right, a little sermon about speaking up at work. I'm really impressed by one of my tutoring clients. I work at a tutoring center. We're doing SAT prep. And right now I got a classroom of 7 students. We had 10 earlier this year. Some of them have stayed around for the second part of the summer courses. Now, when we had 10 students, the classroom was very jam-packed. And a lot of times, the cramped space didn't do very wonders to my back because we had a row of tables that was literally 2 feet from where I'm standing. I don't think the CDC, I don't think Tony Fauci would really like how crowded our classroom is. Let's put it that way. And I don't mind that part. What I do mind is that because I'm writing on the board and I don't want to block the board, it's creating a very strange posture issue. And when my manager told me we had lost 3 students, obviously that's not really good news, but I thought we should get rid of a whole row of tables to, both make Anthony Fauci happy about it, and also to give myself some room to lean over and not block the board and have some good posture, right? I was thinking that. And I told my boss, hey, is it possible we could rearrange some furniture? Now that we've, I think the reason my boss didn't remove some of the furniture, number one, he might not have had extra space to put the furniture. We're talking Bellevue, Washington, where real estate is already at a premium. He probably doesn't have a big home to take them home to. I'm just speculating here, number one. Number two, he probably doesn't want the students to see that we're losing students, right? That's, if I had to guess, that would be it. Anyway, whatever the situation is, we kept the row of tables. But I was hoping that nobody would sit there because I wanted to push that table a little bit back and give myself a little bit of room. And also that I could use that table to set down books that I need to look at while I'm writing on the board. That's what I'm thinking. So the first week after the second half of the summer semester, one of my regular students comes in, sits down, and I said, his name is Shane. I said, Shane, would you mind going to the row behind you? We don't have very many students now. It will give me some room. And he very calmly brushed it off. And originally, I thought he might have had eyesight issues or something like that. It turns out he doesn't. I know because one day after class, I was showing him some event in the night sky, and he could see very clear, even better than I could. And so I knew it wasn't that. But then I came to realize that he just really likes my class, so that's good. But I really like the way how he brushed off the idea of changing seats, right? I was just thinking that 10 years from now, 20 years from now, when his coworker wants him to give up his vacation time because his coworker has children and he doesn't, I could just think about how easily, how much he can tap dance to that and brush it right off, right? And unfortunately, I don't have that skill yet, even to this day. I just had to take an odd hour at work. I mean, to be honest, this time it didn't bother me because I was trying to distract myself from an addiction that I'm trying to give up. So taking that hour wasn't the end of the world for me. But at some other point, once I'm free of the addiction and I actually want to go out with my girlfriend or go see a movie, I'll have to think about how to change that discussion, right? I'll have to pivot at that point, right? Which is always a tricky thing, right? People don't like it when you, all of a sudden, they what they used to get from you, now you pivot away from that, right? So I'll have to think about that.